What's up, YouTube? Good morning, everybody. We got a motivational message today. I'm down here in Miami. I know we've been talking a lot about the Lambo. I've been excited about it. That's why I've been talking about it so much. And but you know, I wanted to share sort of a motivational story or a real story, true life story, man. With the holidays coming up, not really Halloween. Like, we're gonna enjoy Halloween down here in Miami, but I want to talk about a lot of the stress people go through during the traditional holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas, right? And I got a true story to share with you guys about a situation kind of like I was in where I got real stressed out, man. But you know, you got to be smart. You can overcome these things, man, like stress, depression, and all that good stuff, or not so good stuff. So anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about: how to beat stress, especially during the holidays, because a lot of times we have loved ones that we care about, and we want to make sure that they have a good holiday. We got family that we care about, but you know, like, the holiday season is like the #1 time that people suffer from depression and suicide and things like that, and high levels of stress. And for me, I'm a person that really never used to stress out when I was younger, but I used to be married, and I have 2 kids. I'm divorced now, but when I was younger, and I had both my kids in the house, I was working a 9-to-5 job. I was a software engineer for AT&T, Bell Labs, and had a young family, and it was coming up on the holiday season. And when I was a kid, man, Christmas was a big deal to me. So I used to love Christmas. I used to remember how much it meant to me. And so I wanted to make sure my kids and my family always had like a really great Christmas. So I don't know, I'll say this was like right around 2005 or something like that, 2004, 2005. And I had been working a lot. I had my 9-to-5, like I said, so I was working, but then I had started my business at that point. So I was working real hard on my business. I was getting kind of stressed out about trying to make that work. Then here come the holidays, and I'm trying to make sure that everybody has a great Christmas. And so working a job, started a business. I was working my job 9-to-5, and then I would do my business stuff from like 9 p.m. to 3 o'clock in the morning every single day. And so here come the holidays, and then now I'm starting to, I'm putting up Christmas trees, I'm making plans, I'm inviting my whole family over to my house and all this good stuff. So this stress starts to build up about trying to make everybody have a perfect holiday season. And in this case, it was around Christmas time. So, man, what did I do? I started stressing out about it. I started trying to make everything perfect for everybody. And so you guys are wondering, like, okay, well, this doesn't sound like anything, out of the norm. But I got so wrapped up into trying to please everybody and make everybody have a perfect holiday that season, that things started to get to me that would normally not get to me. And I got really, really stressed out. And like I said, I used to be married. I'm divorced now. But I have 2 beautiful kids. I take care of them. I'm trying to make sure that they're good. But at the time, it actually came down to Christmas Day, and all of my family came over for Christmas. So I'm trying to make sure everybody's comfortable in the house and all that good stuff. And me and my ex-wife, who started to kind of get into it, we're from 2 different cultures, and I got so. I was like, okay, well, I don't want to be arguing and having no problems. It's Christmas Day and everything. And so I'm like, I'm gonna even make sure she has a great Christmas, and I'm gonna take her out, and make sure she has a good time tonight, because I think that's what they do in her culture. You know, like, we're from the States, I'm from the Midwest, man. We have like a conservative culture. People like relax during the holidays, and it's like family time, and people are at home with the Christmas tree and good food and stuff like that. But in other cultures, man, people go out and party and do different things. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take her out and have a good time. And so that night, so we're kind of arguing during Christmas Day, but that night, man, I decided I'm gonna take her out. I didn't really want to do that, but I was like, you know, I'm gonna make everybody happy. And during this time, I wasn't sleeping. I was working, I was doing everything. So I went like 2 or 3 days without sleeping, which is like a no-no. Like, if you're trying to prevent stress, you gotta get sleep. So we went out that night, man. We started arguing like the whole time while I'm trying to please my wife at the time, and she just wasn't happy with it, with how things went. And I broke. Like, I broke down. Like, I like, we were on the way home, and we were like, there was some fussing and stuff going on, and I actually couldn't take it anymore, and I got real stressed out. At that time, I had like a little afro, I had a little bit of hair, and I actually started pulling my hair out. Like, I was in the car, like, screaming and pulling my hair out, because I wanted to be out of the situation of fighting and stress, and it was supposed to be holidays, and everything was supposed to be good. And we got home. She actually had to call an ambulance because I was freaking out. Like, I was there stressed out, about to lose my mind, because I was trying to please everybody else during the holidays. I was stressed out. I was working too much. I was starting a business. And when she picked up the phone and called 911, all right, so sorry about that. We're recording with my phone, so my bad. Anyway, so when my ex-wife called 911, because I was over there freaking out, losing my mind, I actually literally, when people use the term, and some people might relate to this, when some people use the term of losing your mind, that's a literal thing, because you feel like, I was so stressed out, I was freaking out, I actually felt like I was losing control of my thought process. I felt like I was losing control of my mind. That's where that term comes from, and now I understand that that's a real thing. And anyway, I felt like I was losing control of my thought process because I was so stressed out. You know, she called 911, and they're on the way, and I realized everything that was going on, but I was still kind of sitting there like trying to gather my thoughts and try to get control of my thoughts and get control of my mind. So I kind of like walked outside, got some fresh air. This is the middle of December. This is December 25th. I go outside. I kind of clear my mind, and I'm telling myself, I gotta calm down. I gotta get control of my mind, because I can't have 911 coming to my house and taking me in for some kind of mental breakdown or something like that. So I calmed down. By the time they got there, like, this is the holidays. They get more 911 calls during the holidays than any other time, like Christmas and Thanksgiving and stuff, and New Year's. They get more 911 calls on those days than any other time, because people are stressed out. So I wanted to do this video to kind of tell you guys, or give you guys some ideas on how to prevent that, because it's a real thing, and some of you guys may relate to this. But anyway, the ending of that story was I regained control of my mind. I calmed down. I realized I needed to get some sleep, and I realized I needed to get some peace in my life. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, they left, but when they came, they explained that, this is when people get stressed out during the holidays. Just try to get some sleep or whatever, get some rest. And I explained to them that I had not been sleeping. I was stressed out about trying to please everybody. And what's the moral of the story? What did I learn from that? What I learned is that you can't please everybody. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta eat right during the holidays. You gotta sleep right during the holidays. You gotta do your best to take care of the people that you care about and those around you, but you gotta do your best to take care of yourself. Because if you can't take care of yourself, how can you take care of anybody else? That's the moral of the story. You know what I'm saying? So from that situation, man, I focused on making sure I never ever got to that point again, because I had never been to that point before. I didn't know what it was to be stressed out and freaking out like that and almost losing your mind and pulling your hair out and stuff like that. I didn't know what that was like, but I experienced it, and I told myself I'm never going back to that point again. And how do you do that? Like I said, gotta get rest, gotta eat right, you gotta take care of yourself. And sometimes taking care of yourself, like look, I'm in Miami right now. Look. You know what I'm saying? So what I mean by that is taking care of yourself. It's not about like a lot of people say, like, when I talk about the Lambo and stuff. Let's have a seat. Come sit down with me, you guys, because I'm gonna get something. Let's get something straight. Like, okay, yeah, I go on vacations and stuff like that. Yes, I'm down here buying a Lamborghini, but you know, for me, this was like a childhood dream of mine, and this is an example of me trying to take care of myself so that I'm happy, so that when I'm working super hard, I can do something for myself to keep my sanity, to keep my happiness, so that if I'm happy, I can take care of my kids, I can make sure my kids have everything that they need, my family, my friends. You guys might have just seen a video that they posted in the office. One of the things I tell people, one of the most stressful things that you can do is run a business and employ friends and family, right? And you're responsible for making sure that you can pay them and that they can pay all of their bills. So imagine the stress related to that, right? So that's one of the hardest things. So what do? That's why I got to take care of myself too. If I didn't, man, I probably would break down. You know, all the responsibilities and stresses that I have to make sure everybody else is good. So the message of this video and the message of this story, especially as we go into the holidays, is make sure you take care of yourself first, so that you can take care of those people around you that you love and that are important to you. So that's the motivational thought of the day. It's not all about Lamborghinis and material things, but for you, if that's what makes you happy, or that may be a childhood dream that you might have to achieve something like that, there's nothing wrong with that. Taking care of yourself, there's nothing wrong with that. Because the last thing you want to do is get stressed out, break down, have health issues, end up in the hospital, and then people are taking care of you. You don't want that, right? So that's the moral of the story, and this is Will Motivation. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I'm sorry about all the Lambo videos for all of you guys that don't care about cars. But that's, for me, that's something that I like. It's a hobby of mine. So, and you know, that's why I started doing YouTube videos a long time ago. But like some of you guys said, the name of this channel is Will Motivation. So hopefully this story kind of motivates you guys, and I want you guys to think about not getting stressed out during the holidays and enjoying yourself. Take care of yourself. Peace.
Okay, you didn't talk about, like, what people that don't have family.
Why did you just ask me? Are you still taping?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What? Talk
Like,
about what?
I think many people that have problems on holidays because they don't have family, because they are alone during the holiday.
What I do with my phone? You got my phone. Okay. All right. So I made a list, man. I almost forgot my list. So this is the extended version for those of you that didn't tune out. So, all right. So one of the things I forgot to mention is, and I'm glad you mentioned this, is that when you like during the holidays, a lot of times people around family and stuff. Well, not all of us have the privilege to be around our family. And one of the things that I wrote down was, don't cut yourself off from your good friends. And even if you live across the country and your friends are in North Carolina and you're in Brazil or you're in Canada, don't cut yourself off from them. This is the internet age now. I use an app called Voxer, and this is not a paid promotion or anything like that, but I use this app. It's called Voxer. It's like WhatsApp, It's a messaging app, and you can talk and you can create groups. And I created a group a long time ago called the Fellas Group, and I put all of my best friends in the group, and we talk every single day. Me and my friends, no matter where I'm at, I'm on Voxer in the group chat, and we talk about whatever's going on in each of our lives every single day. And what that does, man, that cuts down on your stress, because when you're going through something, you got people to talk to. It can help you work through whatever issues you're having, whatever thoughts you're having. If you're starting to feel depressed, usually good friends can bring you out of that, or they can recognize it and try to help you. So don't cut yourself off from good friends, man. Cherish your friends. Cherish your friends. What else did I forget?
I think that was.
Is that good? You give a thumbs up. Are you gonna thumbs up my video?
I'm gonna think about it.
Are you gonna like and share it?
Yes.
All right, here we go.